What's up everybody? Merry Christmas. I hope you're all doing well. Have a guess where I am? East, further east. I'm in Prague. We're in the Czech Republic. And I just got here, maybe a couple of hours ago. We took the train from Nuremberg in Germany. And yeah, it's winter, it's cold. I think it's 3 degrees right now. There might be a bit of snow overnight, so it's going to be a fresh one. But I wanted to get out as soon as I got here and show you guys Prague, and also have a little bit of a adventure myself, because it has been a while. I've been to Prague before, but that time was, geez man, maybe about 10 years ago, and I came here with a bunch of Germans. We stayed in a hostel actually, and I think we rented out a whole dorm room full of bunk beds, and we had the whole place to ourselves. But I wanted to come out at this time of year because Prague is a very, very special place during Christmas. Look at this. A nice tree, we've got fairy lights and all these other trees. And we are staying in Prague 1, which is like the center of Prague. Quite lucky really, because it can be super expensive in Prague, but we've found a cheap little Airbnb, which is like a little studio apartment. It's quite nice, it's quite cute. And we're going to take a walk, me and you, into town and see what we can see. There is the big Christmas market going on, and it is one of like the top places in Europe to go during Christmas. So I'm excited to see it. My wife and I, we've been actually traveling around a few other places. You might have seen in my other video from Tirano. We're down by the Italian Alps, and yeah, we were taking the train to go and visit lots of Christmas markets around Europe. So we've done Switzerland, France and Germany, now Czech Republic, and then next stop will be Austria. And it's been a good adventure so far. I've really enjoyed it. We've got to see lots of different styles of Christmas markets, and we've tried lots of food. Lots of glühwein, which we've actually been ranking in each place, which has been fun. So every market we go to, we get a glühwein, and we also get to keep these little souvenir cups, which are really cute. And we're going to do the same thing here. Now it's a Sunday evening here in Prague, so I'm not sure what the vibe's going to be like, but this is a very, very popular tourist city. It was funny when we checked in, I was just jumped on YouTube just to have a quick look at what was going on there, and there's a guy in Prague, The Honest Guide, and he does all these videos about like how not to get scammed, like money scams and all this kind of stuff. Anyway, one of his videos, he just posted it like 30 minutes ago. I was like, oh, that's funny, we've just arrived in Prague, and the main YouTuber from Prague has posted a video. So he was just showing about some bad exchange rate stuff that goes on here. I won't go into it too much, but yeah, you gotta have your wits about you in places like this, because there's a lot of people out there trying to take your money, your tourism dollars, and there's things that are worth paying for, and there's a lot of things that are not worth paying for. But on his channel he exposes a lot of that, and it's really good. It gives you a good idea of what to look out for generally around Europe as well. Sounds like fun up there. Caverna. What's this? Got the window wide open, it must be cold up there. What is that? I'm not sure. Looks like a cool place to be. Prague 1, these like very prestigious looking buildings. Nice places, lots of restaurants. And I don't actually know exactly where the main Prague Christmas market is, but I guess we're gonna figure it out. We'll find out together. Oh, I can see some twinkling lights. It's always a good sign when you're looking for Christmas markets. Apologies in advance for the reflection in the glasses, but over the past week I've found that my eyesight has got so bad at night I just cannot see stuff for the life of me, so I have to kind of wear these when we're out at night now. Otherwise I just can't read like the signs of things, what places are selling, the prices. Yeah, eyesight's getting worse. Now look at this. There's like a bit of a shopping centre here. Cool. Oh, my wife will be very happy with that. Shopping centre. It's a proper big shopping centre. It's got everything. Cool. Fairly busy down here at the markets. We got some glühwein. All right, let's have a look. Traditional honey wine, Christmas punch, hot red wine. Now I've just kind of worked out the prices of things. 30, because they have different currency here, so 30 Czech crowns equals around about £1.10 roughly. So that's what I'm going on. 30 Czech crowns is £1 roughly. And things are definitely cheaper here. We went out for dinner when we got here and had a pretty good feed actually. Like a buffet kind of place where you fill up your plate. But yeah, it wasn't too expensive, so I'm hoping for some cheaper prices here. Because we were in Switzerland, that was crazy. France was pretty bad. Accommodation in Germany, that was really expensive. We paid 190 euros for one night, which, yeah, we wouldn't really normally pay that much, but we had to go to Nuremberg. We had to film the Christmas market. It's like one of the best in Europe, so yeah, had to take it on the chin. Hopefully we make the money back on the video that we put out. Yeah, let's get a hot red wine. I'm guessing that's like a glühwein, right? Hello. The hot red wine, is this a glühwein? Or no? Do you have like a glühwein? Glühwein?
Hot red wine.
This one? Okay, I'll take. Can I pay with card? Yeah, okay. 90 Czech crowns for this one, so that's £3.30. Not bad for a wine at a market. Thank you. Awesome, thank you. Okay, I think it's just hot red wine. I don't think it's like got any fruits or spices or anything in there. I've just spotted this chimney cake that they do here. This is like the epitome of I guess the over-tourism of Prague. There's a saying actually, the Praguification of other cities, because Prague has just taken tourism to the next level. And anyway, there's this chimney cake which is like pretty popular in like Eastern European countries, but it actually comes from Hungary. Budapest is where we found that out, and yeah, it's like all over Prague because people, I guess they think that it's from Prague. It's so popular here, and you can pay like 10 euros for like one of these chimney cakes. It's crazy. You can find like local places where you can get that kind of thing like a lot cheaper, like for like 3 euros, 3.50. But yeah, just the tourism hotspots, they're just like taking the absolute piss with the prices. And I don't even think like most tourists know that it's not from here. But anyway, there's a place here, Tredelnik, and yeah, this is what it is. I mean, it's cooked traditionally over the coals and stuff, and then they roll it in cinnamon sugar. And I think they even, yeah, they can put toppings in there, chocolate inside. Some places put cream and stuff in the middle. But yeah, it's not from here, so don't be fooled. What else have we got? Ooh, look at this. We got some hot food. I don't know. Oh, here we go. Potato dumplings with cabbage and smoked ham. Potato dumplings with cabbage and spicy sausage. Potatoes with cheese sauce. Potatoes with grilled vegetables. That's good. And the prices are like really reasonable. 69 Czech crowns, so that's going to be €2.50. Those, oh my god, those veggies look amazing. How much is that? I've just had dinner, so I'm not that hungry, but man, I do want to try all this food. Oh, we got a Christmas tree here as well, with a little nativity scene. Very nice. Very on trend this for this time of year. Well done. It is kind of like a red mulled wine. It actually does taste like mulled wine. A lot of people going over that way, but I see more lights over that way. I think that might just be a big tour group actually. Ooh, there's like a big building with a big dome up there. Or we could go to, I'll go to the dome first. This is part of the fun, right? I've said this before many times. Part of the fun of just going somewhere and exploring, following your nose, is you don't know what you're going to come across. And I think that's exciting. That's part of the excitement for me. It's like the element of surprise. What are we going to discover on our journey? It's nice to be able to walk around with a hot wine as well. Atmosphere feels nice. We've been reviewing the atmospheres of the Christmas markets as well, whether they feel overwhelming or dangerous or festive, fun, safe. We've had better experiences in some places than others. Definitely think the German markets were a good atmosphere. The French markets in Strasbourg were really good because the city centre is quite small. It's like a little island nearly. Oh, look at these markets here. Yeah, Strasbourg is on like a little island, so it's fairly small to walk around. And then they've just got a few big like market squares. Look at these woolly hats, woolly gloves. We actually met a guy on the train today in Germany, and he was a market stall holder in southern Germany, and he was telling us about all the struggles of being a market stall owner. Yeah, it just sounds like it's a tough gig. He said he sells like socks and stuff. I think like this kind of stuff, you know. He's trying to sell these, and next to like food and drink, it's just so hard to like compete. And then some of the markets as well, they're so busy. Like for example, the Nuremberg market we went to yesterday was quite busy in the middle of the center square, and because it's so busy, you kind of feel like you're just pushing forward, or you're getting pushed forward even by like all the other people at the market. So he said that it's like far less likely people to actually like stop and look at his stuff and make a purchase, because it's just way too busy. But I guess that's some markets. They're not all like that. And I think this market is actually coming to a close right now. Hey, how's it going? Are you guys local? You're from here? You're from Prague?
You're from Ukraine.
Oh, you're from Ukraine?
Jo.
Ah, you live here?
Are you from?
New Zealand.
A mluvíš český?
Huh?
Český language český mluvíš?
No, I can't.
Where are you from?
New Zealand. I'll show you. Hang on. Where I'm from? Here. New Zealand. You know it?
Jo. Já, pak já from Ukraine.
You live,
Pracuju.
Study.
Study, jo.
study. Okay. Oh, cool. That's a nice place. Yeah, nice man. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, take care.
Okay.
A nice Ukrainian man. Wondering where I was from, waving. Okay. Yeah, I don't know where we should go. I feel like that may be a dead end down there. Let's have a quick look. I have got some places saved on my map. Yeah, maybe I'm just going to go and wander the old streets. Let's see what we can find. I've seen already 3 Tridelnik places, which is the chimney cakes, and yeah, they're very, very popular. I mean, they're tasty. It's a really yummy food to have. I like the atmosphere though. It does feel nice here. You know, like some places you go to that's like quite like gritty, and you kind of feel a bit more on edge. I don't get that vibe here. Look, there's a lot of police around. I've seen police patrolling like with their big guns and stuff, so I think if anyone was to do anything naughty, they would be stopped in a hurry. But man, this place looks so nice with all the Christmas lights. Look at this. Oh yeah, there's more lights this way. Let's go. But man, it is cold out here. I don't know how these people are out here busking. It must be so freezing. Wow, look at this fancy restaurant. Look at the Huns. Even though it is cheap here, I think you can spend a lot of money here. Like, if you want to stay at a place that's like really luxy, you could easily do that and spend, you know, 500, 1,000 euros a night if you want. Like, possibly in this place. Ooh, got a bit of a crowd going on. Cool. There's a lot of buskers around. I'm guessing because it is quite a touristy city, they probably do quite well here.
Come back.
They just have to make sure they're wearing gloves and scarves, beanies. Well, my nose is starting to drip. Chilly. Look at this though. This building, and like they've just made it so that the road just goes underneath this tower. They could have gone around it. And they said no. We're going to make this part of the driving experience. There's some really cool buildings here. Very pretty, very pretty. So if you are looking to do Christmas markets around Europe, you want to go to a few, we've devised a bit of a loop that you can take, starting in Switzerland. We went to Basel first, Basel, Switzerland. Then you go, I think it's like an hour or 2 hours up to Strasbourg, which is the capital of Christmas. Very iconic, one of the best in the world. From Basel you go to Nuremberg in Germany, which is a few hours on the train, and then you can take another train to Prague, and then from Prague you go to Salzburg. And these are some of the best Christmas markets in Europe. So if you were looking to do that as well, my only advice would be book your accommodation as far in advance. Like if you're looking to go next year, start looking to book now. As soon as you can get accommodation bookings, book it in, because when we were looking, like we were quite last minute, but like, I don't know, 60, 70, even 80% of accommodations that we were looking for were like sold out for the dates that we were trying to get there. And there's some things as well that happen on particular dates at the Christmas market, such as like the opening day. Sometimes that's quite special, or sometimes they have like parades going through. I know in Salzburg on the 5th of December they have the Krampus run, which is like the demon character, the friend of Saint Nicholas, that will run through the town. There's actually hundreds and hundreds of these guys dressed up in these like furry costumes with horns. And oh look, there's another chimney cake place. I'm going to spot them everywhere now, thanks to that YouTuber. Traditional Czech chimney cake. It doesn't exist. Yeah, they have the Krampus run, which is like these monster characters all running through the city, and they whack your legs with these sticks. They have like bunches of sticks, and it looks like a really funny experience. A little bit scary, but I'm sure it'll be a lot of fun. Apparently in Austria, at the Salzburg Christmas market, they go easy on you. Like, they're not as violent as they could be. But if you go to like some of the rural markets, like there's a place called Inn or Innis or something like that. It's like one of the smaller villages in the Austrian Alps, and it looks really violent. They like actually properly, like people leave there with like bruises and welts on their legs from being whacked by the Krampus parade. Which I don't think is for everyone, but an experience for sure. Now the only thing that really grinds my gears about Europe, especially the Eastern Bloc, is like how much people smoke. Smoking is just so common here. To be fair, I have seen a lot of people moving on to vaping. A lot of people do vape now, but like there's still a lot of people that smoke, and just like smoke openly. There was a train that we were on the other day, and yeah, it was like a bunch of German guys, and they were on the train with us. It was a regional train, so it was stopping all the stops, but like every time the train stopped, they would get up, stand in the doorway and just have a smoke and try and finish one cigarette between a couple of them in each stop. And it just stunk. And I just noticed it here when I'm walking along and people are walking in front of me smoking a cigarette. It's just not what you want to be wafting in your face. Maybe I'm just getting a bit, I don't know, too precious. But I don't think most people want cigarette smoke in their face. It's gross. There's lots of shops here. We are very close to like main shopping areas, so my wife is going to be super happy about that, and I reckon the prices are going to be pretty competitive as well, being here in Czech Republic. Though I do think over the years since we came here last, prices have gone up. I certainly have seen some outrageous prices for chimney cakes. We've got another market stall here. Oh, this may actually be the main market. There's a big Christmas tree in the middle with a star, and it's pretty busy here too. Tasty fries, poutine, yum, chips, gravy and cheese. Now, the other thing I've just realized, they're doing paper cups here. So you don't have to pay for because in all the other markets we went to, you pay like an extra €5 to get like a special cup, and then that cup you can then take it back, swap it, get a new one, or you can take it back and just get the refund for the €5 when you bring it back. But I haven't seen any nice cups yet, so I'm going to keep my eyes peeled. But it is good because then you save, well, if you don't forget to take the cup back, save a bit of money as well. Maybe I should try another one. It is nice just to have a warm wine in your hands. Yeah, I'm going to take another. Hi. Can I please have the red wine punch?
Of course, yeah.
Thank you.
That will be 100 crowns, please.
Can I pay with card?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Awesome.
Do you want a receipt?
Yeah, please. Thank you.
There you go.
Amazing.
Thank you.
Have a good night.
You too.
Something just dripped on me. Oh, potato pancakes. Oh my goodness. Look at these puppies. Now that is something I can get around. If you know, oh my goodness. There's just a massive pig on a spit. Wow, that is hardcore. But I'm guessing that's quite traditional. There's an operation going on there. Cool, this feels like we're in it now. We're in the main Christmas market. It's like heaps of people around, heaps of food. I like that everything is in Czech and English so we can read. Now this one comes in a paper cup as well, but it's got berries in it, so it might be a little sweeter. Oh my god, it's definitely got more alcohol in it. I don't know if it's red wine or vodka. Jesus. What do we got here? Sausages. Hey bro, how's it going? Wow. Massive sausages. Bramburky potato chips. And there's so many smells. Oh, they're potato chips, like proper crisps. Look at that. Interesting. Like frying like very, very thinly sliced potatoes into chips, like crisps. We got chocolate. We got an angel. Look at the Christmas tree. I'm not sure if I like that, actually, that red wine. I think it's too strong. Oh, it's actually raining. That's what the water was before. It rained. What's this wet stuff coming out of the sky? Yeah, it's not supposed to rain right now, but it is possibly going to snow overnight. So I guess this is the beginning of the precipitation. Chicken and drinks. Ah, they've got like a stage here. Big stage, well, little stage. Right in the middle of this long square, the promenade. I'm guessing this is where speeches, performances happen. Christmas jigs, I don't know what they do here in the Czech Republic, but I guess we'll find out. Look, chimney cake, trudelnik, homemade. Should we see the prices on this main promenade? Just out of interest, I just want to see what they're charging. Okay, original 90 Czech crowns, that's like €3.30, £3.30, so not too bad. I might have to find some cover, eh? From this rain. It's starting to get a little bit more consistent. Not ideal, I've just started my video. Oh dear. Maybe I'll sit down at one of these places after my drink. Wow, look at this. €10 massage. Thai massage. Looks quite good actually. Be a random thing to do here in Prague, get a Thai massage. Oh, they've got an ice skating rink here. That's cool. Whoa. Oi. It looks like fun. I might give that a go when we come out and film our video for Prague. There's always one show off, isn't there? You wait, buddy. It'll be me. I wonder how much it is. I'm going to investigate prices. I forgot to bring my gloves. That's why I'm so cold. I left my gloves at home. Got my beanie. Got my thermals on underneath, but my gloves. What a mistake. I don't know what this strip is here, this main like promenade, but it's bookended by this massive dome and it looks like a palace up there. Maybe it's like a government building, or is it royals in Czech Republic? I don't know. Okay, let's have a look at prices for the ice skating. Admission, adults with skate rental, 350 Czech crowns, so that's 14 euros. BYO skates for 8 euros. That's cool though. Yeah, very cool, very good atmosphere down here. I would like to give that a go, just for something fun to do. Sometimes we prioritize just getting around, seeing so much, but not actually doing a lot. So that's a reasonable price. I think we can justify that. Having a nice skate. Maybe I should head to like the old town. You know what? I don't even know if I'm in the right place. Huh. Man, when you're walking around Prague, you don't realize like how much ground you're covering. You kind of like fly through. I'm like way further south than I thought I was. It's not like a huge city centre. Maybe it is. Maybe I just am walking faster than I thought. But I'm going to head north because I think there is another part of the Christmas market at a park. But we'll go and see. It's nice just seeing like people out and about and socialising and laughing, and like Christmas markets I feel are very good for that. It's the end of the year, you know, a lot of people are finishing work for the year. They get their little break, and there's a lot of excitement in the air, I think, for that. People are just happy to see another year out, survived another one. And yeah, the Christmas market is like where all those feelings can come out, I guess. It's generally like a nice atmosphere, a nice time. Oh, what are these? What is this?
What is this?
This apple.
Tvarohovi. I don't know what that is, but it looks interesting. Viznovi, Makovi, I don't know what those things are. They look interesting though. Another busker playing the flute over there. Celine Dion. That's pretty good actually. Not bad on the flute. Crepes. I love a crepe. I could easily be persuaded by a crepe. Strawberry and Dubai chocolate. Oh. I don't know what they mean, just pistachio chocolate? Yeah. Potato pancakes. That's interesting. Spicy sausage and a potato pancake with goosefoot and garlic. I mean, it sounds not very animal friendly, but interesting. Well, they do sweet ones as well, I think. Yeah. Plum sauce, Nutella. Huh. So many things to eat. It is that time of year as well where you don't count calories, do you? Who's counting calories at Christmas? Splash out, treat yourself. Work it off in January, join a gym. I feel like it's all right to go a couple of times a year. One for your birthday and the other one Christmas time. Go all in, treat yourself. How did I get here? Did I come that way? Yeah, I think I came down that street over there. So I think if I keep going straight, I'm pretty sure that I'm going to get to where I want to be. Yeah, there's definitely a crowd going that way. So I will follow the crowd. Hopefully more Christmas festivities. Yeah, I'm going the right way for this. Good, excellent. Man, I'm so sticky from this. It's a red wine. It's making me so sticky. Oh, these CBD stores as well. I don't think they're allowed to sell proper like cannabis here, but they sell like cannabis products. What do they call it? Cannabis adjacent. It's like got something to do with it, whether it's like a flavor or an extract or something, but obviously not the psychoactive ingredients or chemicals. Yeah. People think that Prague is like a Disneyland for adults. You can just come here and do whatever you want, drink in the street, but there's so many things that people just get taken advantage of. Like, you know, drinking in the streets is one thing. You're like being allowed to drink in the streets, it's not common everywhere. Like I know in Australia and New Zealand, like it's generally just not allowed. But you come to like Prague and it's like very normal to drink in the streets, so people just have beers and wine or even like spirits. You know, it's like just kind of normal. But then you get all of these stores popping up around that are selling like very, very like high markup drinks, spirits and things, and the tourists are just walking in there because it's kind of like funny money. They don't work out what the exchange rate is before they come, so they come in and pay like, I don't know, 3,000 Czech crowns for something and just don't realize like how much money that actually is like in their home currency. So yeah, just be mindful, I think, when you're traveling. People, especially when you're younger, I think people when they're younger they just go get a bit silly and don't think too much about the consequences. I mean, we've all done it, we've all been there, right? I know I did. Last time I was here, like I said, I was with a bunch of Germans. We went out and had a pretty good night out. We ended up in this like underground industrial club. It was really cool actually. Like it was in an old factory that reconverted into like this club. And we just listened to like hardcore electronic music in this club till like early hours. It was a great time. But like I said, about 10 years ago, not my scene anymore. Look at this, it's actually a hostel building. It says hostel there. And it's like this really old looking building, it's cool. Here is another chimney cake premises. Another chimney cake. I wonder what the prices are here. Much more pricey. 160, 190 Czech crowns. Well, it feels like we're getting into the old town now. These old and narrow streets with little porticos and tunnels. I'm not actually sure which way I'm going. Which way shall I go? I'm gonna go this way. Oh. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm going the other way. The flavour of this, I think the reason why I'm not liking it so much is because it's got like maybe like a marzipan tinge to it. I'm not a big fan of marzipan. As I drink it anyway. Six Machines Museum, okay. See, I think this is like tailoring to the tourism, maybe misrepresentation of what Prague should be like. I don't know. I feel like it does have that reputation. Maybe it's false reputation of being like this lawless place where you can do anything, you know, very just like I said, adult Disneyland. Wow, look at this. I think I found the actual Christmas markets. That tree's bigger and it's more beautiful. Oh, we have this famous clock. This clock of millennia ago when it was built, and it has many, well, a big story about it, this clock. Astronomical clock. The guy who built that clock designed it. I'm pretty sure the story goes, after he was finished, they cut his tongue off so he couldn't tell anyone, and maybe made him blind as well, just for good measure. But yeah, that was the last clock that he designed, I think. Apparently, everyone comes here on the hour when it dings and dongs and changes hour. But yeah, I think this is the main bit, because look, we are in the old town square now. This is where the vibes are. Wow, I thought the other place was good. I'm going to go towards the singing. I can hear singing in the distance. Let's go. Well, I'm not sure if it's singing or if it's just the music playing across the market. Dresden mulled wine. Yeah, for sure, this is the main markets here now. What do you know? More chimney cakes. Wow, look at this carving. This is impressive. It's like a really, really cool stylized nativity scene. How good. I'm excited to come and explore this market properly. Bring Charlotte down. Now, our tip that we got from the German guy on the train today, because he was saying like some markets like the Nuremberg market, it's just impossible to enjoy because it's so busy. There's so many people around that you can't stop and enjoy things, and you just feel like you're getting pushed around by the crowd. He's got a real issue with how popular some of those German markets are, which is why he does some of the other smaller ones. But his top tip for us was, if you're going to go to the markets, go on a weekday, go early, because after like 4 or 5 o'clock it just gets way too busy in those markets, and you can't just enjoy being in the markets and like looking around, because I think for a lot of people that is most of the fun, just going in the markets, looking at all the different things like the people have, and all the different like traditional products and artisans and stuff. But yeah, you just can't do that when it's so busy. So there you go, there's a tip from the German market stall holder. Oh, we've got another pig on a spit. Old Prague ham. I think I'm gonna have to get something to eat, not because I just saw that pig on a spit, but because I've had my senses tingled by the potatoes that I've seen. We got the stage here. That's nice, isn't it? Nice. Being in this old square, all these impressive old prestigious buildings, all the lights, all the fairy lights around. Just feels very magical. There's a lot of places doing the roasted chestnuts. We've seen that actually a lot around Europe and other markets as well. I've never had them. I don't know what they're like, but they seem to be either really popular or just really cheap to make. So it's just like, it's a very good like entry level product to bring to the market. Who knows? Maybe I should try them. Now it's busy here. This is a Sunday evening. It is about 9 p.m. and you can see it is pretty busy, but it's not overwhelmingly busy. Now some of the other markets we went to, they actually closed down at around 8 o'clock, so it was quite annoying. You had to get in there early before everything started to shut. But this market seems to go a bit later, which is nice, because I was a bit worried about the markets being closed actually. Trdelnik. This is Hungarian as well, the langosh. Very, very popular. There's lights on all the streets as well. This is like the chill out zone. If you want to get out of the crowds, come into the darkness, into the trees. Wow, like the view here with the church behind, the tree, the monument in the middle, and then all the stalls as well. There is actually a fair bit of repetition in the stalls I'm noticing though. Obviously there's a lot of Trdelnik. The potato chips, I've seen those again. There's langosh here as well, langosh there. So I wish there was more variation. Germany was very good for that actually. I did see a lot of different types of food in Germany, which was nice at the Nuremberg market. And even like being vegetarian, vegan, we were quite well represented there. Even though I'm not actually vegan anymore, vegetarian. Oh cool, we've got a little program. I'm going to take a picture of this because it'll be good to know what's coming up. So everything seems to run from 4 p.m. till 7 p.m. if you're coming down to the markets. Even throughout till their Christmas. So this video hopefully will be out so you can see what's going on at the markets here in Prague before you come. And you can get a bit of a sense for what to expect. I think the best food that I saw was at the first place I was at. Oh, oysters and snails. Oh. I want some like fried potatoes of sorts. No, not for me. No snails, thank you. Oh, they've got like a stand in the middle. You can get up to the top and have a look. In the middle there. That's cute. Alright, help me find some potatoes. I've seen the potato chips, but I don't want potato chips. I want like fried, chunky potatoes. Whether they're actual fries or maybe just like roasted fried potatoes or something. Let's see. Sweet potato fries. Maybe. Chick burger. Pulled duck, pulled beef, or pulled pork. Everything pulled. Yeah, maybe I'll struggle to, I don't know. That first market we went past, which was right near where we were staying, is, I feel like, the best. Oh, the other thing I wanted to say as well is if you come to these markets, and obviously sometimes it is super hectic and busy in the middle, especially if you're here like between those kind of like 5 to 8 p.m. hours. If you can, go to one of these like restaurants. There's one up here, and see if you can get like an elevated view looking over the markets, because those are the shots that I see when people are trying to promote the markets. That's what they use in their advertising. It looks the most impressive when you can see top-down view of like the size of the market and all the people walking in the streets. But when you're like here in amongst all the people, it's a very different vibe from being like up there. But the other thing just to be mindful of is if you are also in like an old town square like this, that the prices are probably going to be elevated as much as the floor is. All right, I don't know where to go now. I feel like that's the main market bit. Oh my goodness. Horses. Lucky hell. Everyone's here waiting for the clock to tick, look. Should we go and watch it? I don't think I've ever done that. Let's go right up the front. So you can see it is about to click over. I don't actually know what happens. What's everyone waiting for?
Sorry?
What are they waiting for?
There will be a small animation, the things will move a bit, and
Okay.
at each round hour, like now it will start.
Okay, cool. There's some people coming out the top windows. Do we clap? Wow. Now I don't know if that part of the clock is still like the historical part of it. I feel like maybe they must have done some maintenance or renovations on the animation of the characters. But yeah, it's popular. Look at the people.
Wow.
Everyone is here to see the clock. 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock and I want some potatoes. Man, my hands are so sticky. That red wine was like leaking everywhere. That's the thing with the plastic cup, isn't it? I still haven't seen decent cups for the red wine. Maybe we're gonna have to just like go to a random shop and buy like a Christmas cup. Okay, there is one more place maybe, so we'll go down that way and have a look through this tunnel which we've been down before and see if there's another Christmas market with hopefully some potatoes. Fingers crossed. Don't ever go to those ATMs. Euronet ATMs, they are so dodgy. I've said this before in many videos. These are ATMs that are in like the sides of stores and like sometimes in shop fronts. They're not official bank ATMs. It is a company called Euronet, and okay, here's an example of the kind of tactics that they use to make money. They will give you whatever you want to withdraw. Say you want to withdraw 20 euros or 50 euros. They'll say, yep, we can do it. You get your money out, you take your card, and when you leave, it pops up on the screen and says, oh, and by the way, we charged you 5 euros to make this transaction happen. That's so naughty. Like usually a normal bank would say, okay, we can do the transaction, but it's going to cost you 5 euros. But these guys, they don't even tell you before it happens. They tell you after they've already done it. Like you check it on your statement, you're like, hang on, I withdrew 100 euros, but it cost me like 105 euros or 110 euros. So obviously, very bad behavior, not very dishonest, shady tactics. Never ever ever use a euro net. You know what I could really use? A bloody water fountain, just to wash my hands, get the stickiness off me. Okay, I'm going up here and I'm turning right. That's where we're going for the next. It says on Google Maps, Marche Noel. So I know Noel is Christmas related, so we'll see. And one thing I've noticed here in Prague is like the floor is so slippery on these stones, like really slippery. I actually thought it was like icy, but I don't know, maybe it is so cold that it is a bit of like ice. It's down to 2 degrees now, so no, I don't know. Oh yeah, okay. It did say that this place was closed, and it is looking very closed. Actually, I don't even think it's a Christmas market. It looks like it would be like a fruit and veggie market. Or maybe they're doing some Christmas stuff. Ooh. Got a shiver now. Got a shiver and a hunger. Haven't seen a water fountain yet. That's interesting. Normally in European cities, like kind of everywhere, you see water fountains all over the place. I'm just getting lost now. I have no idea where I'm going. Oh yeah, I can see a big Christmas tree, right. We'll go back past the Christmas markets, see if I can get some potatoes, and then I'll be a happy boy. I really wanted to get some drone shots actually of the Christmas markets when we're here, but it's just so hard to like be able to fly the drone in these cities. Usually they have like no fly zones above like the whole city centre. And I think in Prague maybe you can fly it, but you need to get permission first, and all the application forms are all like in Czech, so it's just like basically impossible. I feel like you could give it a go, you could try translating it, but I'm sure you'll get it wrong and it'll get kicked back, and I don't think it'll be worth the effort. But yeah, to see these from an elevated position I think is really cool if you get the chance to. Maybe there would be like rooftop bars along here or something. Maybe that would be ideal. Oh, poutine. That's what I saw when I first came in. Maybe I'll just get some poutine. It's so yummy. Are you guys closed or open?
Open.
Are you open? Okay. Can I just get poutine, but not, maybe just some fries? Can I have do you have the fries with just gravy?
Poutine, this.
Okay.
This first.
This. Thank you.
Card, cash.
Card, thank you. I wanted to get poutine, but it only comes with pulled pork. So I just went for fries. Fries will do. They look like decent fries though, to be fair. Hopefully they taste good. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. Alright. Success, guys. He's given me 2 forks. I'm not sure why. This is a handheld food. I was so ready for fries. So I guess part of the reason why Prague has this reputation as being like a lawless kind of like, you know, stag do friendly kind of place is because just for that reason, like people would come here for stag do's, like especially from like the UK, Germany is very close. These countries that have like a higher purchasing power with the, you know, the dollar or the euro, the pound or the euro. And I think even Americans as well come here for a stag do because it's just so cheap and like you can do a lot of crazy stuff. I mean, you know, the stories I've heard, it's documented. There's that movie, what is it called, Euro Trip, where they basically do that. It's like they come to Prague and yeah, get really silly, drinking all sorts and doing all sorts of crazy activities. But that's kind of the thing is because like you've got so much more purchasing power. you kind of feel like you can live like a bit of a king, I guess. But for that reason,
Because they didn't work hard for it.
people would come here and do silly things and go home and tell their friends about it. And then there you go, it has a reputation of being in that place where people go to do those things. Stag do's, hen do's, partying, drugs, the whole lot. Oh, I'm happy I got these potatoes. I think I'm going to head back up to where I'm staying. At least the rain stopped now, eh? Happy, happy days. You ever seen me happier than with a punnet of potato chips? Maybe on my wedding day. But I think even then I had potatoes for dinner as well. I haven't seen a lot of toilets around, which I would put to very good use right now after all that wine that I drank. Now, I don't think I'm going to be taking the same way home. I think it might be a different way home, but I feel like I should go a different way because it's just like a very dark, boring street with no decorations. That was a cool thing about Strasbourg when we went there. It was like everywhere you went, like I said, it was a bit of a smaller city centre on that island. It meant that like every street you went down, there was Christmas decorations everywhere. It was really well done, really impressive. All the shop fronts, there's a couple of them around. Shop fronts with like some fairy lights and stuff, but like the ones in Strasbourg were all the whole like front of the buildings were decorated. It was everywhere. Every street had some sort of Christmas lights, even if it was just like the street lights with decorations hanging off them. They put in a lot of effort. Yeah, it was really cool. I enjoyed Strasbourg. Places like this, they're the ones who are, yeah, it's called Souvenir Prague Drinks, Drugs, Drinks, Snacks, Drugstore. Like, look at that, like such random stuff, but like trying to profit off that kind of lawless Prague idea. And you know, if you, I promise you, if you went in there, looked at the prices for those drinks, it would be astronomically more than what you should pay if you went to like a normal, I don't know, like supermarket or liquor store. And then they also sell those like weird synthetic, like chemically similar to cannabis drugs as well. So I would just avoid. I feel like those ones are the ones who have a really bad reputation. And actually, there was a case recently where someone actually, I think they died. I think someone actually died from, having one of these pills that is like a chemically altered, like a designer drug. They do that so that they can get away with, like bypassing the laws, because certain drugs are banned, but not these ones that are like so brand new that the government doesn't even know about them, so they can't say that it's illegal yet. So they have these chemists cooking up these drugs that are chemically very similar. They have the same kind of effects physiologically, but they're just not legal yet. And yeah, there was one of them that actually like killed a young girl. She ended up in hospital, and then she was in a coma, they couldn't resuscitate her. So just avoid places like that. I mean, most people know anyway, if they're going to go to like a, you know, one of those convenience stores, late night opening, or like 24 hours kind of places, you're going to pay above the average anyway. But those places, like especially in Prague, because you get those people who come here in all sorts of weird hours, they're looking for weird things, you know. They just take advantage of it, and it's a shame really, because people are dying, essentially. It's crazy. And there's some really cool old buildings around still. Still? What do I mean still? Look at these. These old towers and churches. It's just like a very historic city. I need to find out more information about this place, because when I came last time, we were just here as young, gung-ho tourists, just looking for a good time, and we didn't do any of the history stuff. Now I'm a bit older, a decade has passed, and yeah, I'm much more interested about the history of this place. Being in like this part of Europe as well, I would have thought that it could have been quite heavily bombed, but maybe not. I'm not sure. Maybe not. You know, during the World War, there was a lot of places around Europe that essentially got wiped out, you know, like lost a lot of their historical buildings because of the bombings. We were in Naples recently, and that was one place that particularly suffered because of its port. Wow, how beautiful. This is so cute. And there's no one here. There's these beautiful butterflies in the garden. We've got these like winter dome little seats. It's gorgeous. Okay. This is cute. I might just put a little star on my map here so we remember to come back. Oh, that's really cute. Very cute. Saved. All right. That's on the agenda for our little Christmas market tour. We have a hot pot restaurant nearby as well. Get in. Well, let's go in this mall. It seems like you can walk straight through. I don't know where we're going to end up, but we'll find out together. I still want to wash my hands. It's interesting that this is open and there's like no homeless people in here. I feel like in other parts of the world that would just be like full of people who are looking for a warm place, you know? All right. Do I know where we are? I think I do. I think we walked down the street on the way to the main markets. Oh yeah, it must be part of this shopping centre, the butterflies. Ah, cool. What a city. I'm so excited to be back here in Prague at this beautiful time of year. Hopefully we get a little bit of a dusting of snow tonight. And we wake up tomorrow and there's like a white blanket across the city. That would make it even more magical. But yeah, even if you come to these markets in winter and it's rainy or it's cloudy, like it's cloudy now, and you can kind of see the sky is, even though it's cloudy, there's like a glow from the orange and the yellow lights, and I think that kind of adds atmosphere as well. But when it rains, it kind of even gets more atmospheric because the whole lights are just shimmering off the ground, off the footpaths, off the road. So I think everything even looks more magical when it rains. Just make sure you bring like a little umbrella, or you can do what we had to do when we were in France and you just buy a souvenir umbrella, you know, around at one of the gift shops. But yeah, don't be put off by bad weather, because I think it adds to the atmosphere, the ambiance, the experience. Because you imagine this with all the shiny floor. It's already kind of reflective, but even more so when it's all wet. I think it adds to it, makes it more magical. Oh, this is like a theatre. That's what we walked past before. Concerts for tomorrow. Vivaldi. I would actually like to go to a concert. Oh my god. Am I getting to that age now where I want to go and listen to classical music in a venue like that. That would actually be a really cute date, wouldn't it? I don't know. I would like to do that. I don't know if my wife would. Would she be annoyed if I got her tickets to go and see Vivaldi Four Seasons in Prague? I'm going to have a look. I'm going to see how much tickets are. I think that would be a cool experience. Right, so we're back to the main shopping area where we began this journey, or where we first got to on the journey. But that is Prague's Christmas markets 2025. I'm sure there's more, and we're probably going to go and see more. There's some small little cute markets in the outer suburbs for us to check out. But yeah, a little taster, my first night. I always like to do this when we get to a place for the first time and I've got free time, don't have to do any work, we're not going out filming. The last few days have been pretty hectic because it's been non-stop. We've gone from country to country to country, filming in the evening, taking the train in the day, filming in the evening, taking the train the next day. It's like full on, so we haven't had really a chance to like do any of these Corey the Kiwi videos, but now we're staying in Prague for 5 nights. We're not in a rush to go and film the Christmas markets, so I thought I'd take the opportunity to bring you guys with me. Yeah, whenever I get the chance to, I'll make these videos and hopefully you guys can enjoy my excitement as I go out and explore in the evenings. Yeah, I do like a good nighttime adventure. It's good for you as well. The Italians do it after they eat, don't they? It's like a part of the culture. It's like a digestive walk where you walk, digest your food, rather than doing what a lot of other countries do. I know, like in New Zealand we would just eat dinner in front of the TV. Australia I feel is quite similar. UK is very eat in front of the TV and then that's it for the night. You wouldn't go out again. But yeah, the Italians know what they're doing. I do like that. I do like that you can, well, it's encouraged to go out and socialise after your meal. It does help you to digest. So yeah, more of these to come. Let me know if you want to see a daytime adventure through Prague as well, because we could possibly do that if I get this edited in time. There, well, there you go guys. Thank you for watching again. If you want to see the rest of the content and the more edited content, go and check out CJ Explores. I'll link it in the end screen of this video and you can subscribe, watch. Those videos are more guides to the place, so if you want to know what to do, where to go, where not to go, those are the videos to watch, whereas this is a jaunt. And I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you guys in the next one.